Hi guys, been a while, hasn't it? I thought I better get started making videos again and quit fooling around with this because hubby's getting better from his back surgery finally, and I thought, I really miss everybody so much. Before I get started, I want to thank all of you who contacted me, who sent me private messages, who just made comments, people called, all of you that let me know you were praying for us. I just appreciate it so very much. You just can't know how much that meant to me and to my husband. So I want to thank you all so very much. Feels good to be making a video and to be back. And this might be a little bit weird because it's been so long for me, but we'll muscle through it together, I guess. So anyway, I wanted to tell you a little bit about my husband's surgery and why it's taken so long. He had 3 crushed vertebrae in his back, and the middle one was so bad that they had to replace the vertebrae itself. The other 2, they were able to clean up the vertebrae and not replace them, but they had to shore them up with metal rods and things like that. But what happened was the damage was so extensive on the middle vertebrae that was crushed, it had wrapped itself around the nerve. Your spine comes down and then nerves come out between your spinal column. And on both sides, the left and right, the crushed vertebrae had wrapped itself all around the nerve. So during surgery, they had monitors on the nerves to make sure they didn't cut them or anything. And while they were doing surgery, when they finally freed up the left hand nerve, it died down to, the right hand side, died down to no function at all, scared him to death, and then it came right back up as soon as it was freed. So they were really pleased with that. When they went to do the left side, when they freed the nerve, it died down and it stayed down. It didn't come back up. So that was not good news. It caused a lot of weakness in his hip, in his left hip, in his left leg. He was completely numb all down his leg and foot, which meant he couldn't walk. So for 2 months, he was on a walker just trying to stumble along. And then as he improved, they said it will take up to a year for the nerve to regenerate as much as it's going to regenerate. But they put a brace on his foot and his leg that holds his leg straight. And he does have a limp when he walks. He's now walking without a walker and without a cane. He has to be careful that he doesn't take a fall. But the doctor said that everything they did in his back is so solid that he's not worried about something being injured in his back. But because of his weak bones, because of the rheumatoid arthritis, he's worried that he could easily break a bone in a wrist or foot or leg, something like that. So he's got to be careful. For 2 months, he could do nothing on his own, which meant I was doing everything around the house, picking up all the things that he did too, which just wore me out to a frazzle. And there was just no way I could make videos and keep up with things. Now that he is starting to get around a little bit better, he's trying to do a few things, and that really helps take some pressure off me. Just even him taking the dogs out to potty, things like that really helps when you're busy doing a bunch of stuff. But I feel like we're finally seeing some daylight and things are getting back to a little bit more normal. We're going to travel down to see our kids the beginning of February. We haven't been able to go see them. They've come to see us a couple of times. But, excuse me. They've come to see us, but we haven't been able to go down to see them. So this will be our first trip out in 3 months. He has finally started going to Walmart with me and just getting out. Excuse me, I have something in my throat. Excuse me. He's getting out. As long as he holds onto a shopping cart to walk and has his brace on, he's okay. So that is fun for us to get out together a little bit. We've gone out to eat and stuff like that, and that's been nice. So things are starting to look up a little bit in that department. So that's why I'm back. I will be making videos again. There's other stuff I want to fill you guys in on, but I'll do that in another video, so I don't want to make this too long. I wanted to show you some products I've been using that I've been loving and have really, really stood the test for me. First of all, I don't know how many of you have tried it. It's the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Extender. And this is just the little trial size. I just got the trial size because I want to try it first. This stuff locks your makeup in, and believe me, it makes it last. I didn't realize I had used it for a while, but I was so busy taking care of him that I didn't realize how good it was working, really. The other day I put it on, and my makeup lasted for over 12 hours before I took it off. And so I used it again the next day, and the same thing. This stuff really locks your makeup in. Now, you spray it on, you really give it a good liberal coat, and it's sticky. It gets sticky, and then the stickiness finally goes away, and you're left with kind of a dewy complexion, and your makeup lasts and lasts. I am really impressed. I'm going to the store today and get the large version of it. The other thing I have been loving, and I'm sorry this looks kind of junky, but can't help that, I've been using it. It's the e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. This stuff is nice. I don't use this on my eyelashes. I use this on my eyebrows. This is the eyebrow side, but I use both sides. I don't care. I use both sides. But after I groom my eyebrows and I put my eyeshadow on them and fill them in and everything, take this lightly and go over them, my eyebrows last all day. I don't lose the ends of my eyebrows and stuff like that. So that's been working really nice for me. The other thing I've been doing is the Estee Lauder Double Wear mixed with the Garnier BB Cream. It gives me staying power, but it gives me a more of a luminous finish instead of just the matte from the Estee Lauder, and that's working good. And this has Broad Spectrum 20 sunscreen in it, and then I use a moisturizer that has 30 in it, so I'm getting a double whammy there, and that's great. The other thing I've really been loving now, our dishwasher broke a couple of weeks ago, and our landlord has bought a new one, and they're putting it in today. But for 2 weeks, I've been washing dishes by hand. And you know I like to keep my fingernails polished and stuff, and everything just flaked right off as soon as I put it on. It didn't matter what I did, how I put it on, what base coat I used, anything. It flaked off immediately because I was washing dishes so much. So I went and tried this. First I got this one, the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel that you don't need the light with. And it was okay, but I didn't buy the top coat that goes with it. I was using just the quick dry top coat from Sally Hansen. And then I went on Revlon's site, and I was reading about their Color Stay Gel Envy. And this is the other gel polish that doesn't require the light. And it said that the top coat that goes with that melds with the polish and actually forms a hard coat over it, and you need that top coat with it. Now I use the top coat, and then after I put the top coat on, I use my quick dry, so I'm not sitting there all day long with wet fingernails. And I bought two colors in that. I bought this one is Winning Streak. It's a real pretty lavender purple. And I bought this one, and this is called Hold 'em. And it's kind of a dark taupey plum. Both really pretty. I've had this polish on for over a week, washing dishes every day, cleaning things up, doing everything, and I still have polish on my fingernails. So granted, there's some spots that are starting to chip off a little bit here, and, you know, here's a little spot where I've dinged my fingernails and stuff, but it has really stayed on. So after I get my dishwasher, I think this stuff ought to stay on really good. And it comes off so easily with acetone. And non-acetone too, but I like to use acetone. But it comes off so good, and so easy that it's no big deal. Just take it off, repolish your nails. It takes half hour to do, and you're good to go again. So those are some things I've been loving and have really worked for me. I'm going to try, before I go and buy the top coat that goes with the Sally Hansen brand, I'm going to try that with the top coat from the Color Stay and see if it works. There's no sense in having two top coats if I don't need them. So anyway, that's what's been going on around here. It feels good to be back and making a video. Hope my camera's been running all this time. It looks like it has. I've missed you all terribly. I finally, the last probably 2 weeks, have been able to go on YouTube and start watching a few videos. There's no way I'll ever catch up. If there's news that anybody thinks I should know, private message me and let me know about it if you would. I'd sure appreciate that to get caught up a little bit with what people are doing and how things are going. I have some other videos to make. I probably won't make them today. I'll wait a couple days and then I'll do another video. I have some other things to talk to you guys about. So anyway, it feels great to be back. I'm so happy about it, and I love you all, and I want to thank all of you, my subscribers who stuck with me. I think I ended up losing 4 subscribers through all of this, which was amazing for being gone for so long. So I thank you all very, very much. I appreciate it so much, and I'll be having a giveaway soon as a thank you. I love all you guys. Thank you so much, and I will catch you all later. Bye-bye.